Why, hello there, and thanks for dropping by the Star Wars headquarters. And today in Star Wars, all new plot details about the Book of Boba Fett, including how his armor is rumored to look different compared to what we saw in The Mandalorian Season 2. A famous actor from The Mandalorian teases the battle for the Darksaber in the upcoming season of The Mandalorian Season 3. And a new filming update for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and rumors that Yoda may actually make an appearance. The hype and buzz around the Book of Boba Fett continues to build more and more as we get closer to its December release date, and StarWarsNewsNet.com has a new scoop on the show in regards to new plot details, as well as the fact that Boba Fett's armor will be different compared to what we saw in The Mandalorian Season 2. Very interesting stuff indeed. But before I dive into all of these details, remember, as always, these are just rumors for now, but StarWarsNewsNet.com sources have been quite reliable in the past, which is why I'm reporting on this. So let's dive right in and take a look at what Star Wars News Net's sources are telling them about the plot for the Book of Boba Fett. And this is what they had to say about the plot and the new look to his armor. They said, "We have learned that in the series, Boba Fett is in revenge mode. He'll be going after everyone who did him wrong in the past, and he will also be looking for the other bounty hunters. And even more, he'll be doing it with a new look to his armor." End quote. So the fact that Boba Fett is in revenge mode kind of lines up with previous rumors as well, because, there's the rumor that Cad Bane and Mace Windu could make appearances in the premiere season of this show. So that's the perfect revenge plot right there. Now, Boba Fett has crossed paths with many heroes, bounty hunters, and everyone in between that want to kill him, so I am fully expecting at least one of these rivalries to materialize in the Book of Boba Fett. And while Star Wars News Net is reporting a new look to his armor, I personally think the differences will be very minimal, at least to the casual audience that is watching. After all, we just got to look at his brand new paint job in The Mandalorian Season 2, which was awesome, by the way. And for Disney to completely revamp this again, to me, is very unlikely at this point. But again, according to Star Wars News Net, they reiterated and stated the following about Boba Fett's armor. They said, "We were assured from people who saw Boba Fett's armor that there are distinct differences to how it looks, and that the updated armor looked awesome with a much better paint job than the last we saw of him in The Mandalorian Season 2 post-credits scene." End quote. So there it is. Their source is sticking to their guns, claiming that yes, Boba Fett's armor has distinct differences compared to what we saw in The Mandalorian Season 2. The question is, are these differences something only hardcore Star Wars fans would notice, or something the general audience would pick up on as well? I guess we'll find out when the Book of Boba Fett debuts in December. Recently, MakingStarWars.net literally ran into the man, the myth, the legend himself, Ewan McGregor, and this happened at a stoplight where Ewan was driving a Rolls Royce, and MakingStarWars.net was able to take a photo of everyone's favorite Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We now know that Obi-Wan has a great taste in cars, and MakingStarWars.net has some very interesting updates from their inside sources about the upcoming Kenobi series, including a film production update, as well as rumors that Yoda may be making an appearance in the series as well. So let's start off with the production update. The good news is that the production for the Kenobi series appears to be going very well, as they have wrapped filming just recently, according to MakingStarWars.net sources. And this is what they had to say about this. They said, "My sources on the new Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series for Disney Plus have let me know that principal photography has finally finished. I'm told in total there was about 101 days of filming on the series." End quote. So this is awesome news for us Kenobi fans who cannot wait to get a glimpse of the first trailer for the show. And with the show scheduled to release sometime in 2022, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a huge reveal at Star Wars Celebration in May of 2022, which should include the debut trailer for the Kenobi series. Of course, leading up to Star Wars Celebration, we could get teaser trailers as well, but I'm personally expecting the full trailer to be shown at Star Wars Celebration in May of 2022. Now, what's interesting is that MakingStarWars.net also claims to have seen Frank Oz in the same car that Ewan McGregor was driving, which could mean that Yoda could make some kind of appearance in the Kenobi series as well. Now, this one in particular, it is a big rumor because they only got a glimpse of the person and they couldn't really 100% confirm if it was Frank Oz or not. But what do you think? Do you think we could see Yoda show up in the Kenobi series? And what other classic characters would you like to see appear? Leave a comment down below and join in on the conversation. Giancarlo Esposito, the actor who portrays Moff Gideon in The Mandalorian, couldn't help but take to Twitter and tease the Darksaber's return for The Mandalorian Season 3. In a recent tweet, he said the following. He said, "The Mandalorian is now the rightful owner of the Darksaber, but for how long?" He then went on to say, "I am honored that The Mandalorian won Best Streaming Series Drama at the HCA TV Awards last weekend. Huge thank you goes out to HCA critics." End quote. And well deserved with the awards, of course. And with the Darksaber in the hands of the Mandalorian, it's clear that Season 3 is going to be one of the most dramatic seasons of them all. Bo-Katan, of course, is the one to watch for since naturally she wants the Darksaber as her own. But could it be possible that somehow Moff Gideon escapes and gets control of the Darksaber once more? I seriously doubt the latter would happen, but anything is possible. Regardless, though, there will most likely be a rift between the Mandalorian and Bo-Katan in Season 3. The rift between these two iconic characters could be strong enough to tear them apart, resulting in a big battle sequence, or the plot could introduce a new threat, which would force them to work together and put aside their differences. I wouldn't be surprised if, just as things culminate and they battle over the Darksaber, a new threat emerges, forcing both Mando and Bo-Katan to work together once more and take out the threat. Of course, this is just my own speculation, but what do you think will happen in The Mandalorian Season 3? Leave your predictions in the comments. And that's going to do it for this installment of Today in Star Wars. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. And don't forget to ring the bell to be notified of new upcoming videos. And this is a brand new series, if you didn't know, where I'm recapping all of the latest happenings and news within the Star Wars community over the last day or so. So I hope you're enjoying it. And then I'm also doing Star Wars Weekly, which is usually on the weekends as well, which will recap everything that's been happening over the last week or so. So that's going to do it for the video. I will see you all next time. Take care, and may the Force be with you always.